Lesson 1.3, the chart of accounts. Now the only bit of accounting you need to know is the chart of accounts. This is a listing of all the names of the accounts that you'll use when you record a transaction. QuickBooks has the flexibility to customize the chart of accounts to best suit each company. And you would edit, and to add accounts, you go down to the bottom left. You can create a new account. You can also edit the account names so that the names are something familiar. Check out my course, Using QuickBooks in the Wine Industry, for my recommended chart of accounts. Now, the chart of accounts is typically organized by account type, right here. However, you can sort this by name if you prefer, but let's put it back on type. Now in QuickBooks, the typical order of the chart of accounts has your balance sheet items first. These are all the accounts that have a balance to them. These are your balance sheet accounts. Your balance sheet accounts tell you how much you have or how much you owe at any given time. And at the top, we have our asset accounts. This will be your bank accounts, accounts receivable, other current assets, and fixed assets. Next in the group are your liability accounts. And these are things that you owe. This would be your accounts payable, credit cards, other current liabilities, long-term liabilities like your loans, and your equity accounts. Now below the balance sheet accounts are your income and expense accounts. Starting off first with the income accounts, next we have the cost of goods, and then we have expenses. And down at the very bottom, we have other income and other expense accounts. Now in my recommended chart of accounts, we have all of our winemaking expenses down here in the bottom in the other expense area. So you'll be using this section quite a bit if you follow my recommended chart of accounts. Now in a previous video we talked about registers. Any balance sheet account has a register. So if I go to the accounts receivable register, I'll actually be able to see every transaction that has come in and out of accounts receivable. This would be invoices, and this would be check payments from customers. And if I wanted to go look at this invoice, I simply go edit transaction, and this brings me to the invoice form for that transaction. And there we have it, lesson 1.3, the chart of accounts.